Southwest Florida's news source. This is Fox 4 News at 10.
Punish the guilty one. But we don't believe in this case, all of them are guilty of racketeering.
A Lee County civil rights leader raising questions about a recent bust that put more than 24 accused gang members behind bars on racketeering charges. Now, technically speaking, racketeering is defined as illegal business dealings, and it's often used to go after organized crime like the mafia.
Tonight, the leader of the Lee County NAACP says that charge, though, may be too extreme for some of those arrested in the sweep that was aimed at stopping the gang known as the Lake Boys. He also brought up the race of the suspects in this case as he talked to Four in Your Corner's Lisa Greenberg. She's live in the studio tonight with more. Lisa.
Well, Patrick and Amy, you'll hear what he's saying about race in just a minute, but he's also talking about those racketeering charges. Prosecutors and police say they use the racketeering charge because it's their best shot to put away gang members who they believe have literally been getting away with murder. From bragging videos to mass mugshots, police proud to arrest so many suspected members of the Lake Boys gang.
They've been here since the 90s.
Police using what's known as RICO, a racketeering charge often used to stop organized crime.
And no African American in their reasonable mind believes that all 20-something of those young men are guilty of racketeering. Some maybe.
Lee County NAACP President James Muwakil says some of the arrestees' families are turning to his group, saying the racketeering charge is overkill.
We got some parents who are saying to us that my son may have had under 5 grams of marijuana. He might have been charged with fleeing and eluding. But how did that make him part of an organized gang?
But this extensive report from investigators says the Lake Boys operations were very organized. A detailed hierarchy, drug houses, and violence, not unlike the mafia.
They're not an organized crime that can be compared with the mafia, in which the racketeering was created for. We think they made it fit them. We don't know if it fits all of them.
And he wonders if race could be a factor, given national statistics.
African-American boy, man, is 6 times more likely to get arrested than a white.
The bust happening under the city's newly hired black police chief, who at the time was proud of how his officers conducted the mission.
That's how smooth this operation went.
Back then, the chief emphasizing the goal was to make the whole community safe, regardless of color.
For people who say that these boys have terrorized their community, what do you say to that?
Though our babies commit atrocious acts, those are the acts that we want law enforcement charging them with. And we're not concerned with any other charges except the racketeering. Does it fit all of those young men? We think not as a community.
And the NAACP chapter will be hosting a meeting with their attorneys so the families of those arrested understand what lies ahead for them. They're also handing out surveys in the Harlem Lakes community asking people who live there if they've witnessed any organized crime. I also reached out to the Fort Myers Police Department to get their response to what the NAACP is saying about this, but I have yet to hear back. Lisa Greenberg, Fox 4, in your corner.